that we can actually evaluate how people's personality works. Reciprocal determinism is also a triangular model. Yes.
What was the O again? I'm sorry.
Open.
The O in
O?
the O in Seahawk.
In the big five, the O, open
Openness.
stands for.
Openness. Okay.
Thank you. Openness, yeah. In the reciprocal determinism, it's all reciprocal, the arrow goes both ways. So we find out S is for the self, and the self affects the behavior. And this is the mental and the physical self. So you can direct your behavior. The behavior also in turn affects our thought process and our self-esteem. The behavior affects the environment affects the behavior, and so on and so forth. So it's the self, our behavioral action, and the environment that we find ourselves in. All in interaction. Cognitive dissonance happens when we think one thing and we do another, and it's very stressful. So we can predict that people will change their mind to match their action. Conformity, there's a lot of pressure to try and fit in and adjust our behavior to match the group. We don't want to be too different or too strange, and a lot of times we refer to it as peer pressure. The bystander effect means that because of altruism, we are very helpful to our fellow man, unless there are too many people there, and then it kind of dilutes our responsibility for helping. The just world phenomena means that the world is fair, but it's not. Nature is very cruel, so sometimes bad things happen, and sometimes bad things happen to good people. So we can't assume that people get what they deserve. The fundamental attribution error is when we gossip about people and we say they did bad behaviors because they were bad people. Because sometimes the situation is a factor. There are several disorders that we looked at: schizophrenia, mood, phobia, anxiety, and dissociative. Learned helplessness occurs when people give up, and Rosenhan did the research on the negative stigma of labeling. The drug categories are anxiety, depression, and psychosis. The therapy techniques we looked at were cognitive and client-centered, and we looked at a technique called systematic desensitization. So that'll give you some things to work on, and we'll do the lab on Wednesday, so see you then.